Hello guys, I'm just showing you my makeup and what I'm going to be using for this look. You know, just basic stuff. Oh, ketchup. Yeah, just basic stuff. You know, my eyeshadow palette from Hard Candy, about 5 years old. You know, I have some fake blood, pencil sharpener, and some glue. This is what is going to be our main part of today. Also, some tissues and then some baby wipes if you mess up. Yeah, so let's get started. I got all this at Walmart too, so yeah, I know. It came with wax, which I don't even know if I'm gonna use it, but you know, let's get this going. Yeah, I know. I look like a mess too. I just got out of the shower and I'm not even gonna do anything with my hair except for putting it down for this look. Okay, so what I was envisioning last night, whenever I couldn't go to sleep at 2 o'clock in the morning, was I'm gonna make this opening from like right here. It's going all the way down. It's gonna open up, and I'm gonna draw some fake teeth and everything on it. And I'm also going to hi Paulino. I'm also going to just create an opening so that hi baby, love you. So that I can just do this. Like, I'm gonna turn off the comments. But yeah, so let's just jump into it. I got one person watching now. Somebody left. Oh, it's Renee. Alrighty, so I guess I'll just get started. I also have my hair dryer to help the glue, go faster. For the zombie peel away stuff. Alrighty, let's go ahead and do this. Alright, there goes my hair dryer. So what you need to do is you need to take your tissue that you have just so handedly out. You need to pull it apart. Make it like the 1 ply. This one is 3 or 4 ply, I think is what I bought. Because, you gotta have soft tissues for your nose. And I only have 1 right now. So it has 4 pieces all together. And what you're going to do is you want to take your glue and then just rip apart your tissue in half or in 3s like this just so happened to do. Like this. This is one of the sides. And what you're going to want to do is to draw glue right there along the lines. Now, before I do this, I think it's best for me to not do that again. I'm sorry, I'm a mess. I know. I'm a mess. I'm gonna draw my nose slits on my nose really quick. To make it look like I don't have my big ass nose. Oh, excuse me. Guess I shouldn't cuss, right? Yes, I should not cuss. Alrighty. Now I'm gonna take my eyeliner. Hi, Lynn. I'm a mess over here. I am a mess. And I lost most of my crowns. I am a mess. But it's okay. Because I only had 3 hours of sleep. Okay. Try this again. Eyeliner. Black eyeliner. Just, nasty ass, crusty ass black eyeliner. Hi, Madeline. Hi. I'm just, making a fool out of myself on social media. But you know me, I'm already like this in real life. I just hide it really well. be sneezing black for days. Yes. Yes. I should have. But whenever you saw me outside earlier, I literally just like rolled out of bed. I was like, I'm over it. I'm sleeping in. I did my shirt last night, which I'm going to post a picture later on, which is going to go in the Halloween costume contest. You know. And, yeah. I don't know if they're going to allow me to wear my shirt, and I'll show you why. So in case they don't, I'm going to bring another shirt. It's not like it's inappropriate, but the wording on it, I don't think people would like much. Hi, Brooklyn. Yeah, I'm just putting a crown up my nose. You know, normal people stuff. And I'm already dull. Yeah, you like my eyebrows? Yesterday, whenever I was getting ready for work, I accidentally shaved half of it off. I mean, you really can't see, but this one's full. That one's like just right there. So I had to draw them on my face yesterday. It was great. You know, especially with corporate coming. Yeah, it was just fantastic. It was fantastic. Which I am almost out of my eyebrow stuff. So I guess whenever I get paid, whenever I get the check, or if it gets direct deposited tomorrow, not tomorrow, Friday, I guess, you know, I'll just go ahead and get it then. This is going to be like a 2-hour long live, but whenever I download it onto my phone from Facebook, after this, if I have time, you know, because I really don't know how long it's going to be, I'm going to re-edit it. Probably just, you know, put the shorter version up. And keep this one up too, because, you know, in case people like to look at me and see if I made a fool of myself. Like always. I'll just do it then. Alright, so now that I got that on, I'm going to take my handy dandy, there's all glue wall, and just go around the top part, and then just glue on these handy dandy tissues. Because, you know, that's how I roll. Which I'm just literally just following the creases of my lines. I'll show you here in a second. Like whenever I smile, I'm just following those right there. I'm just going to rip them, and you want to take little pieces too. That's the thing. You want to take little pieces, fold it over, and just stick that crease that you made whenever you folded it over onto the actual glue, and then keep like the ends out. Kind of like whenever you fold the paper, hot dog style. You just want to keep it out. That's all. And honestly, when was it? 2 years ago? Whenever I created that cage, which I will post a picture later, whenever I had red hair, I created a cage, which I actually used liquid latex for that. Like actual liquid latex with cotton balls. And honestly, it was easier, but the only reason why I'm using glue is because I'm broke this year and I can't find my Halloween stuff, so I was on a budget. I'm just adding a little bit more glue on top of the tissue so that whenever I go to lay it down, it sticks to my face. Is what I'm doing right now. So, in case you're, I guess no one's watching right now. So I'm talking to myself. It's okay. I usually do anyways. Because I have no friends. I'm lonely, so very lonely. ready to call you. Now what I'm doing is I'm putting glue on the actual pieces that I am, that are flaring out. So you can see it's, looks like snot. And I am just, just putting it down like that. And it's okay if your tissue starts ripping, because that'll go along with the effect. Right now, what we're kind of basically doing is, how whenever you were in elementary school and middle school like that, they would have you make like these paper mache pots and stuff like that. At least my school did. That's where I got this idea. At least, what you're going to be basically doing anyways is ripping it up to make it look like dead skin and stuff like that. So it's okay if it starts to fall off and starts ripping like what happened right there, which what I'm going to do is just fix it with filling it in with other things. Like I said, this is the part where it's mostly hard, because unless you do have time, like I don't, you could just let it air dry and then just keep layering. But I have my handy dandy hair dryer over there, which I'm going to use real quick to dry this first layer so I can get on with business. So here comes the hi Zach, here comes the loudness. Okay. Now that that's part done, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and do this. The more glue. Hi, Fatima. More tissue. You need to fold it like so. Where the crease is right here. And since there's a little part in here, I'm going to take the outer part, the bigger part, and stick it up right there. Add more glue to the bottom. Smooth it out. Sorry if I'm not talking. I think what I'm doing now is just self-explanatory because I already explained it up here. And considering nobody is watching right now, I'm kind of depressed. I'm kidding. But seriously. I'm not doing this for my entertainment. I tell you when I'm doing this. Because, you know, maybe I'm doing it for my entertainment. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I'm wrong about it. Maybe I'm going back. Maybe I'm not. Got some on my lips that I didn't want on there. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to blow dry this one really quick. And do one more coat all over. Hi, Tori. I know you're watching. I know you see how depressed I am. I'm gonna go ahead and blow dry this so I can do one more coat. All over. Aren't you in school, Tori? Why ain't you in school? Or are you out of class? Or just leave me, you know, whatever. Everybody else will eventually, I guess. Sticky. And now my lips are all crusty. Okay. Let's see. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do one more layer on the outside. This part is okay for right now. But what you're trying to do is you're trying to make a layer effect of the skin. Now don't worry, it's not gonna be this cut edgy, you know how it's almost like, you know, I just put something on there instead of molding it. What you're gonna do later is after the glue dries and everything, you're gonna wanna tear it away to make it look like you have peeling skin. And since you have like 5 or 8 layers, I don't know, of skin, what you're going to want to do is, you know, do the peeling away. Alright, let's get back down in here. I'm going to start with this side because this side's really clumpy. Hi, Mackenzie. What I'm doing here is I'm just making a zombie face, is what I said earlier, and I'm just putting tissue using Elmer's glue, kind of making like a paper mache around my mouth, and I had already drawn slits, which, you know, for the nose, make it look like I don't have a nose, you know, coming out before I started gluing. And our achieved look is going to be a zombie. So, with that being said, you know, this is going to be the skin, and then I also have a lot of other makeup stuff along with ketchup packets. Just one. I'm not going to use for blood, but, you know, it seems good enough anyways. Hi, Jennifer. I'm making a zombie face. I'm using tissue and Elmer's glue. And hair dryers and ketchup. Right, I took another piece of tissue. Now, whenever you buy tissue, I just got the cheap tissue. It's great value from Walmart. And you don't want to just take the tissue out. You want to rip it apart because it's plied. The one that I bought was 4-ply, so you want to tear it apart so that it's at its thinnest state in order to do this. Hi, Gail! Hi! Are you working today? Or can I come by your house with the kids tonight? Where are you working? This is what I do whenever I'm not working. I make a joke out of myself, and I know you can't go back, but it was a laughing stock at the beginning of the video. And I also explained how yesterday before work, I was in a hurry, and I ended up having to draw half my eyebrow on because I accidentally shaved half of it. As you can see, it's bald right there. I just have this little patch. This side you can't see. There's actually hair that goes all the way out to here, but this one's gone. It's just gone. I'm over it. Yeah, Mackenzie, I am using tissue paper. I am using, you know, knockoff Kleenex is what I am using. You can also use toilet paper, but there's just something about if you put stuff that's supposed to be wiped on your butt on your face, I just, you know, it'll give you a reason for people to call you names, which you don't. I don't want. I don't want to be called a butt wipe. I don't want that. No, because people aren't nice most of the time. I know I'm not. I know I'm not nice most of the time. But yeah, I'm using tissue paper, and then in order to speed up things, I also have my hair dryer out because you want to, in order to make it look like flesh, you're going to want it dry. You want to douse it with glue, and you want it dry so that whenever you tear it apart, it'll look like falling off flesh, is what it would look like. And how I was explaining last year, after I'm done with this and after I get, you know, pictures posted and everything, 2 years ago I made a cage using actual latex, and latex and cotton balls is how I did that. But since this year I am on a budget, with all the stuff that I have, I mean, I have makeup that I've gotten like 7 years ago because I never wear makeup anymore. Very, very, very seldom do I wear makeup. And I have an eyeshadow palette for 7 years ago. I got eyeliners, fake blood, and like the actual you know, just like the Halloween makeup that you buy from Walmart is what I am using today. And tissue paper and Elmer's All Glue, or Glue All, however you want to say it. It's an extra strong formula. That's why I got it, because I don't want it to fall off. That is the reason why I am using this, is because, you know, I'm on a budget right now. Till I get that paycheck, till I get paid, and then I'll be somewhat okay again, maybe. I'm not sure yet. I haven't determined that. I haven't determined the determining factor of how I'm gonna be. I'll probably just blow it on stuff that I don't need, like tissue and glue, and makeup that I won't use until next year if I remember where I put it. Okay, so I'm gonna flip that back and glue the underneath part. This is the most time-consuming part of it. I mean, I promise you, it's really not gonna be that hard. I mean, I'll just put it to you this way. Before I even started doing this, the very first time that I did this look, I believe I was 18, and I had found it on YouTube. I don't remember her name. If I find it, you know, I'll definitely give her credit. But I looked on YouTube how to make zombie look from homemade, like house items. Because, you know, I didn't have a job whenever I was 18. I had just had my first daughter. So, it was really hard. And, of course, my mom didn't think that, you know, and make it anywhere makeup-wise in life. Which, you know, it's a hard business, especially whenever you're from a small town like I am. And, you know, you're just not able to do this. Now, I would say that 2 years ago, before I did that makeup look with the cage, I had posted my zombie look from the previous year. And I had posted it on Warrensburg, Higginsville, Lexington, and up in the city swap shops. You know, saying, hey, look, I do this, you know, I'll do yours for $20, you know. Which I thought it was a lie, but apparently people were yelling at me why I was going so cheap. Which I ended up not even doing any makeup that year, because I was so over it. But I had this one guy, he claimed to know one of the producers from The Walking Dead. Hi, Cameron. And, so I was, you know, I was so excited because I'm like, yeah, Walking Dead, you know, I'd be able to do that. You know, I'll get so stoked. I get to get my foot in Hollywood, because I loved doing makeup at the time. I would do it every day. Like, no joke, every day. And whenever he said, yeah, the guy from Walking Dead is going to be here in Sedalia. He's doing a zombie thing for us. I was like, yeah, I'd do it. I'm down. And right before, like, I want to say the week before, I was supposed to go up there and do his makeup and everything and show him my talent with, you know, that's why I bought the latex and everything. Right before I was supposed to go down there, he had texted me and said, sorry, I can't because you have to be in a contract. Just some lame excuse. And it really made me upset because, you know, I was bragging to all my friends. My little sister, she's a Walking Dead fanatic. And she was, you know, really hyped. And she was telling all her friends about it. And then it made us look like we were lying. Which I don't believe I have any more of the screenshots. I don't think so. But it's just one of those things, if you don't know for sure, you don't tell anybody. Especially if you are excited for it. Because, more than likely, if it sounds really good, it ain't true. And I learned that the hard way. And there goes the kids. Tia, what's wrong? Well, don't let her on you and don't let her pull your hair. You're bigger than her. Don't let her do that. I have a 4-year-old and I have a 1-year-old. And they like to fight constantly. So, you know, I don't know if you have kids, but, you know, they're a joy. They are a joy. Yeah, I'm getting glue everywhere. I have a shirt that I really don't care about on, and it's black, so I really don't have to worry about, you know, stuff, and it's only Elmer's glue. So, with that being said, you know, if you were to do this, and especially with the next parts coming up, you don't want to wear your costume unless, you know, unless you just want that added effect. I bought a shirt, and I had wrote on it because the shirt that I did have 3 years ago, I somehow lost, or my mom turned it into a rag because it was already cut up and holy. Probably the latter of the two, but anyways, I don't have it, so I bought a shirt, and since the main reason why I'm doing this is for a work-related thing, I didn't want it to be holy because that doesn't look good. So I bought a sweatshirt, and I puff paint a cute little saying on it, if I am allowed to wear it there, because I work in retail, and I don't really think that the quote's all that good on it. I mean, it's not definitely inappropriate, but a lot of people might get offended if they don't have a good sense of humor. I mean, it's not dark or anything, it's not racist, but there are a lot of people that get really easily butthurt in the world today, which is not the world that I grew up in, I'll tell you what. So it's more so the fact that, you know, what is? I'm over it. I'm over it. In case you are wondering what the kids are watching in the background, it's a cute little Halloween movie that I found the other day and actually kept them busy for more than 20 minutes. And it's called Monster Family. It's on Netflix. And it's honestly, it had me going too. It had me kept for more than 20 minutes. It's not like the stuff that they have on nowadays with the adult innuendos, I'm going to say. And it's honestly, it's really actually family oriented. Like, I'm really surprised it went along with its rating. I'm actually really surprised, because that's just how much faith I have today. You know, take SpongeBob for instance. A lot of, you know, and I'm not dogging SpongeBob, but I personally, you know, I don't like my kids watching it. Now, if that's what makes them happy at the time being, then yeah, I'll put it on. But it's not going to be like an everyday cartoon for them. Definitely not. And even if you get like little pieces like what just came off right now, just keep adding to it, because it'll make them it'll make it look like flesh, and it'll be less tearing on your part. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take my blow dryer and dry it. Mommy's just doing makeup. I didn't do this last year, no. Yeah, Mommy's doing makeup. What? I am making a scary face. Yep. Okay, now that that's over, what I'm gonna do now, and I'm gonna get up really close. Before, I have about 3 layers of tissue on it. And what I am doing now is I'm gonna rip it apart to make it look like that's it. Since the glue and everything's already dried. But you don't want to rip it too much, because if you rip it too much, it's not really, it'll go back. And I'll show you a way to blend this out, because right now it's kind of like chunky and everything. But if you rip it all the way back here, it's just going to fall off, and you're going to have to deal with re-gluing it over and over and over again, which my first year, whenever I first did this, like I said, I wasn't no way an expert, and I'm not saying that I am now, but I'm a little better than what I was. And by the end of the night, I was so sick and tired of re-gluing it over and over and over again that I just took super glue and I super glued it onto my face, which hurt so bad taking it off. But, you know, it stayed on. And the only reason why I tried so hard that year is because I went to a Halloween costume contest at a place that I was working at the time. And I was so upset because, you know, yeah, by far, I was the best costume there. Maybe I'm just biased, I don't know. But somebody came dressed up as Caitlyn Jenner, and they had a little banner on it that said Woman of the Year, and he took first place. So I was like, you know what, if this is how y'all gonna play, I'm not gonna do this. And I haven't done it for, well, last year I had my daughter last year, so I wasn't really super duper on costumes last year. So I kind of just stayed out of it last year. I just had a newborn. She was born October 6th. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm not going to deal with it. I'm just not in the mood. And so I just went barefaced last year. The year before, I didn't do the zombie look too, because the year before that of what happened. So, I just ended up doing like a sugar skull face. I went around town like that. Which, you know, that's just how it was. And, you know, like I said, I like doing makeup. It's just whenever I find the time to do it, I'll do it. Whenever I do not have the time to do it, there's no way that you will catch me do it. Because I do have a colicky 1-year-old. And she just doesn't like to play nice, I'll just say it that way. I love her, but she just does not like to play nice. I'm not saying that she isn't nice, she just doesn't like to play nice. Okay. Hoping you can see this. I don't know if you can see what I've been doing, but I've been ripping apart the outer edge to make it look like flesh. I've been kind of going off the mirror on the side because I really can't see with all the comments coming up. But yeah, like I said, little pieces like that will come off. But since it's, the reason why they are coming off is because they are still wet. Because I forgot to blow dry in between that one time. So usually they'll just go back on. And I just find the most random places to put it on other than where it came off. Because where it came off is still wet. So you don't want to do anything with that. Okay, so while I'm waiting for the rest of this to dry, because I'm not taking a hairdryer to it anymore yet. If it's not dry by the time I'm done with this next stuff, then we will. But I have this lovely face cream that I'm going to use. It's just white. Now, the palette that I do have, it has white face cream on it. but I believe that this will go on better. So that is why I am doing this. And I'm not going to do my whole face white. You do not want to do that. What I am going to do, since it's transitioning to white, I'm going to use this to translate it out. And then I'll use something to blend out my foundation that I have onto this, and so on and so forth. Okay. Now, I also did, I don't know where it had gone, maybe, oh, it's right there in front of my face. The thing that I had, you know, it came with wax, like skin wax, I guess you could say, which it's not wanting to come off. I don't know why. I bought the, how much was it? I think it was like $6.98 on Walmart. I bought that big thing of Halloween makeup, which at the beginning of the video I did show. And it came with this lovely little sculpting wax, which is what I'm going to use to thin out the sides. Hi Austin, how you? To smooth out the sides. So I'll do one side over here. I'll try to watch it, but it's really hard. I'm gonna have to swipe off the comments here really quick. Okay, so I'm gonna do this side first because it's closest to the mirror. I'm just gonna put a very small amount. I don't know if you can see that right there. Very, very, very little amount to make it smooth. And I think this is the first year that it came with wax. So this is the very first time that I am using wax. So we will see how this goes. Usually what I do is I just try to glue to smooth out the sides. But since they have included wax this year, I will try to do one side with wax. And if I like how it's smoothed out, I will do the other side with wax. Which right now, I'm kind of have mixed feelings. It looks like it's starting to blend out more. Honestly, it looks good. Kind of. You see how I'm just like, kind of like just pushing it out. But every time I get it on to the tissue that we just did, I mean, it's hard. This is the first layer that it did. It's starting to pull up the glue, which, like I said before, I don't want to start re-gluing all night, and I really don't want to bust out the freaking, I don't even think I have super glue. I think I have wood glue this year. So, I don't want to do that. I do not want to do that. Which I feel it coming loose. And that's another thing too. Whenever you put in the fake blood, which I'm going to do around the corners because your skin is coming up, that will loosen the glue too. So you want to really make sure that you have a really strong foundation going around the sides. So hopefully with this wax, like I said, very first time using it, it's going to help create a barrier to your face. So you're not having to re-glue over and over and over again. I don't think I'm gonna use glue on the other side. It's kind of, I don't know if you can see that. It's starting to come up. Like this is the glue-ish part. That's one layer of the tissue glue mixture, and it's starting to come up there. I don't know if I want to do this. I'll probably just, you know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just, I don't know, maybe leave the wax on, but, you know, I never learned my lesson, so we're gonna try this again. Hello, Brandy. I got wax all over my phone. Got wax all over my phone. Sorry, I'm like not talking, but I'm really concentrating. I'm so glad that I got the baby wipes over here, because I will not be able to work with my hands like this. And in case you didn't catch the first time, what I'm using right now is wax that came with the kit that I had bought to try to smooth out the edges, which it really doesn't look smooth on this side, but I'm doing that on purpose. It makes it look like it's dead flesh coming up. I'm just putting it on the edges of the tissue mixture, which I took tissue and took apart the ply. And I used Elmer's All Glue, which I'll show you the bottle here in a second once I wipe off my hands, to do this mixture on my face. And because I am in a time crunch right now, I need to get to a different city. Oh, that looks kind of good. You see that effect? I don't know if you can. See how that kind of rippled out right there? That's kind of cool. No, I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about that part. I think that's kind of cool. That kind of... Oof. I know I'm going to be wasting money to buy another kit when they go on sale tonight, because that's kind of cool. I like this wax. I really, at first I was like, no, honey, no, I'm not doing it. But I really like this wax, and everybody left me again. Awesome. That's okay. I work best alone. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just, would say single mom. Feels like I'm a single mom, but I am actually married. It'll be a year in July. Next July. We've been together for 3 years. We have 2 beautiful daughters. And, yeah. Don't you hate it? Like, for instance, whenever you're doing, like, winged eyeliner, and, you get one side perfect, and you go to do the other side, and it's just like, you can't do it. But we're not looking for perfect, because zombie skins are imperfect, especially whenever you have flesh falling out. So you just want to make sure that it blends good, and that is what I am doing right now. This movie is like I don't even know what time it is. Like, I've been doing this for like almost, I think, an hour. More than an hour, almost 2 hours now, and I'm not even up to the makeup part. Okay, now that that's over, I'm taking my liquid foundation, which is that kind, that done there, and I'm going to be taking a little fine tooth eyeshadow brush. I'm just going to dip it in there and go in between the layers and just paint on them. At this point, they should be dry to the point where you are able to do this. And don't worry if it looks too light or orangey color, because you're going to go back in with that eyeshadow later and dust on some eyeshadow to make it look more flesh-like. And it don't have to be perfect too. That's one thing that zombie skin isn't, and you know, that kind of makes me wonder if I'm half zombie sometimes, is perfectness. It's not. So the most imperfected look is the most perfect for this one. Okay, so I have decided that I do not like how the top part right here turned out. So what I'm going to do is on top of the foundation, I'm going to put just 1 or 2 more small pieces of tissue to make it look like flesh. About, you know, just small pieces. Just small pieces. Glue, in case y'all were wondering again. I know I showed it off like 7, 8 times. But people pop in and out. I wish I had some more water baby wipes to do this, but I don't. Okay, so while this is drying for the 10th time, I'm just going to let it dry for a little bit, and then right at the end I'll blow dry it. While this is drying, what I am going to do is my eyebrows, which I'm taking a dark, messed up brown, because you know, like I have mentioned earlier, I do not do makeup most of the time, except for occasions like this. So what I'm going to do is go back in with the darker color to do my eyebrows. I'm just going to fill it in really quick and we'll be done with it. By the way, I'm no way in shit for forearm eyebrow expert. I just most recently started doing my eyebrows because I think it was my wedding day in July. I had accidentally, my sister had filled them in, and then I forgot I hadn't shaved them. Which I know you're not supposed to shave the top, but at this point in time, I was like, you know, I don't like my eyebrow being clear up to there, so I shaved the top. And I accidentally shaved off my eyebrow hairs, so that was nice. You couldn't tell because of the way that she had filled in my eyebrows, but as soon as I took off my makeup, I cried. And now whenever it happens, it's kind of like, you know, I guess I really just don't mind it anymore. I'm just not, which I hate to say, I'm just not into doing my makeup anymore, which is sad. It really is sad because I believe, you know, my personal opinion, I think I'm honestly kind of good at it. Doesn't mean that, you know, you might like it. I think it looks good on me because of the face that I have. Now, I don't do contouring or any of that stuff, you know. If I do makeup now, what I will do is my eyebrows for sure, because, you know, I will pluck it. And, hi, Hannah. And, there's somebody calling me. I don't know who that was. Sorry for that. But I'm like, I forgot what I was saying. So I want my eyebrows. A little pluckets for her eyebrows right now. Exhibit A. So I just kind of like draw. Now this, I will say, this isn't the color that I use for my eyebrows normally. But since we are doing a dead look, I want my eyes to pop. So with that being said, you know, this eyeshadow, wow, eye brush, whatever you want to call it, eyeliner, what eyebrow filler, I don't know, is really pigmented for some reason, like it's almost like melted. So what I did on this side is when I'm doing to this side, hopefully I can replica, because this side's really good and I'm right-handed, so I don't know how my left side's gonna turn out to be, but I just draw a really thick line, thickish line, and I just spoolie up with this little thing. This is my normal color. This is the color that I usually use, but I am almost out, so that is why I'm not using it. So I'm gonna see if you can see this. I'm just brushing it up. You see how it's getting thicker? Now I do not have hair from this on, so that's why I'm using this spoolie to make it look like I have hair. Hence the reason why I'm brushing upwards. And then I go back in with my handy dandy little baby wipe, because, you know, makeup wipes are for pussies. Not really. I just don't have any makeup wipes. Like I have said previously, I like to do makeup. I just don't have the time with a 4-year-old, which, yes, I have done makeup whenever my 4-year-old was my 1-year-old's age, but because of how my 1-year-old is very, very colicky, or I don't even know what her problem is, I do not do my makeup as often. But considering, you know, I was rushing yesterday to get to work, I accidentally shaved off half my eyebrows, and I'm kind of like stuck filling in my eyebrow for a couple weeks until it eventually grows back. You know, I was actually, you know, just rushing. I heard her starting to wake up, and we're that family that sleeps in whenever we get the chance. And my husband, he doesn't go to work until 10:30. I go to work at 9, and since my kid isn't in school yet, I did not get her up, because never wake a sleeping baby. She's 4, but still, never wake a sleeping child. I don't deal with them whenever I get ready for work. I get up at 7:30 and I go to work. That's it. And because I started hearing the 1-year-old, which I have problems with her, like I have already said, I love her to death. I just try not to wake her up whenever she's sleeping, because if you do wake her up and she hears you, it is the end of the world. Like, you might as well just forget any plans that you had for that day, because it's not going to happen. Okay, so before I started applying the tissue and the glue mixture, I had drawn slits, which whenever I was applying the foundation to the tissue, which I am not done, so don't worry about the color yet. I had gotten it, this is still wet, I had gotten it on the black slits that I had drawn. So what I'm going to do real quick is just blow dry this dry real quick, and then I am going to redo the slits, and then we'll get into the actual makeup part. And this is what happened last time too. Like, I had that perfect too. Dang it. You have to be really careful whenever you are, if you do use a blow dryer like I am, for it not to flip up, especially if it's still wet, because it'll just turn out like it did the first time, which if you watch it on replay, you'll see what I am talking about and why I had to do another round of glue and stuff. So. Okay. Tia, what's wrong with Vaya? What's wrong, baby? What's wrong? I was blessed. I have kids that like gory stuff. Especially my micromaniac 1-year-old. In case you're wondering what I am doing, I took the excess wax off this side and I heated it up so that I can level it out on this side to make transition easier and not as in depth as what it was. Came up to me. It's like, yeah, I took your white that you are using. You know, ninja skills. Okay. So as I have shown, oh, I guess I should finish. She just pulled my purse down in case you were wondering why I was looking like that. Onto the floor. Okay. Okay. So now that that's done, I'm going to take my eyeshadow, which are those colors. I know they are shimmery, but we're not going to use this stuff. We're using this one, that one, and possibly that one. Possibly. To create like almost like zombie skin, I guess you can say. I don't know how else to explain it at this point. Okay. You need to make bruising is what the word I was looking for. Bruising. Right now I am taking that darkest brown color right here. And I am putting it on the inner part of the skin. Like so. I think that's Tiffany. I think the little circle's Tiffany. I have this comments off. Yep, it is Tiffany. Hi, Tiffany. I'm doing a zombie look. And, I'm just brushing on stuff on my face. And she's gone. Nothing's up. I'm just doing my face. I have a Halloween thing for work. So, I'm just doing this because, you know, why not? Honestly, yeah, the eyebrow look. I don't know if you were here at the beginning. It didn't say up here that you were. But I'm doing a different, like a darker tone of eyebrow for this look. And, the only reason why I am doing my eyebrows, honestly, and I think I'm going to do some eye makeup too. But the main reason why I am doing eyebrows is because yesterday, whenever I was getting ready for work, I was running late and there was a very important visit from corporate. And I was trying to shave up here because my actual eyebrow comes all the way up to here. So I was trying to shave it down. And I shaved half of my eyebrow off on this side. So I had to fill in my eyebrows. And that's what I'm going to have to do. Oh. Well, anyways, that's the backstory. It probably looked raised. I didn't know that I raised it, but it probably did look raised. Probably did. More than likely. And honestly, by the end of tonight, the banshee calls. Hi, Ashley. I don't know if you're watching, but hi, Ashley. I know you texted me, but I'm kind of in a time crunch, so I'll probably get back to you after I'm done doing this. Because I really need to get going. I don't even know what time it is. Hi, Sonia. I don't even know what time it is. I'm just like, I'm done with everything. I'm honestly just done with everything. Because, I don't know what I'm doing with my life half half the time anymore. Okay, so this is what it's starting to look like on the inside. Now, you're not going to be able to see my mouth. You're not going to be able to see a little bit of the slits. You're definitely not going to be able to see... Is the only... Watch out, kids. Watch out. Watch out. Move. They got into my wallet, in case you were wondering. My wallet has been broken into. In case y'all were wondering. Okay. Sorry about that. One thing I did not show at the beginning was, you know, I got everything going and everything. For my teeth, if I was not able to make the teeth pop out for this look, because it is a zombie look and we have our mouth pulled back, I had took some of the puffy paint that I had used for my shirt last night, and I had done little stoplets on a phone screen to do this. Hi! I'm still doing my live, in case you were wondering. I know you were watching earlier, but I'm still not done. But I'm glad you're home. Alright. I'm so upset. I don't even know what I'm doing with my life anymore. Thanks, Sonia. I don't know. No, you're not watching anymore, but thank you, Sonia. Because they're put out and I'm not going to watch them no more.
What are you doing here? In your dreams, the wishbones never give up. Such confidence. You tell me, my dear, how do you plan to feel good freeze your wheels?
I think I did it a little bit too dark right there. It's okay. It's supposed to look bruised. That's what we are going for, is bruised. My carpool is really not doing it today. Hi. Tia. You need to get on a shirt now. Now. Okay, you're not going to go trick-or-treating tonight. Okay, you already watched it. I didn't think that you would miss anything anyways. One Chica. Girls are fun, they say. And kids, they say. You know what? They're a joy. They are a joy. Okay, so I think that is it for that color. Now, I'm going to clean off my brush really quick. Nobody's talking, are you? No. Nobody's watching, that's why nobody's talking. Okay, so now that I'm done with that color, I just went in along the sides in the inner part of the skin and some on the my actual skin, and just went up in there. Now what I am going to do is I'm going to take, no, I can't see. I'm going to take that color and go in even more. Help blend stuff. And it would have been a hell of a lot easier if I had a bigger brush, but like I have stated previously, I really don't mess with makeup as much as I used to. So I have given most of my brushes away to my younger sister. And that sucks. But, you know, if she's gonna use it more than me, I'm not gonna argue. You know, I'm just happy that she has time in her life.
Mama, can you help me put this one? Can you help me put this one, Mama?
I can't, baby. I'm all sticky and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. Here in a little bit, we're about ready to leave. So you better hurry up, Chad. Okay, so now from the kit that I got, I'm going to take the crown and I'm going to go around in there. Because we're a flesh-eating zombie. And it's going to be really light, but don't worry about that because we got eyeshadow to help us out. I don't know who's watching. Hello, whoever you are. I'm Kayla, and I miss. There you go. All done. That wasn't that hard, was it?
Yes, it was because I couldn't do it the first time I was in here. Say
Oh. My hand's cramping, I'm sorry. I have to smooth it out. Probably will. I'm just gonna dig up in there. I'm taking the palette that I got. It's the makeup palette, and I'm just gonna, you know, just do this number. Because even though I did go in there with the crayon, which all that does is it created my base. Now I'm going in with this stuff and I'm digging pretty hard, so that's a pretty good amount. I'm gonna create like little veins, and since the glue, I had gotten extra glue on my mouth and everything, I had just pushed that down. You can see that right there. I had just pushed that down, and it creates vein-like effects. And you don't have to do this like all over because nobody's gonna be, I hope, nobody's gonna be right up on me whenever I'm out and about.
Get ready. You need to get 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Vamos.
You taking her out? Okay. Okay. My hand is like seriously numb right now. Like it hurts. My hand hurts. I don't know what I do with my life anymore. Okay, so I'm taking this stuff, like I had said earlier, that I decided not to use on the edge. I am taking this stuff right here, and I'm going to put a little dot somewhere. Somewhere, I'm going to make a little dot. I'll just do it on the makeup thing, because who cares? The thing where I had my wax in earlier, I'll just do it in there. Put a dot in there. And I'm going to take my thin makeup brush once I find it. My thin makeup brush. And I'm going to swish it around. And I'm going to add some... This place is a mess, guys. Like, you would laugh so hard seeing my kitchen table now. It's not like how it was before. I'm going to take some of my powder. I'm going to do the darker, or not the darker, I'm going to do a mixture of that shimmery one and this one right there. Or no, that shimmery one right there, the middle one. And then I am going to mix the browner tint into the paint. So whenever I paint on my teeth, if it sticks out enough, I am going to use that, and if not, I will use the teeth that I had made with the puff paint last night. Oh, it was?
Yeah. I put on my pants and then my shoes, but I don't know what socks I put on.
I'm adding some of the darker eyeshadow now because I really didn't change colors. Okay, it's starting to turn a little bit darker. I guess once it dries, I'll just go back in and add to it with eyeshadow. Okay. Now, what I am going to do is I'm going to look. Sorry, I have black on my. I have DK. I'm going to replicate my teeth in my mouth here. So, since I have big teeth, I'm going to make a big tooth, and I'm just going to follow the length of my tooth.
No idea what you're doing, do you? Awkward. Make crazier is your brother indestructible.
My hands are on this, guys. Like, I'm gonna have to just keep on. This is gonna be a 4-hour video before I'm done with it. Hi, Jessie. Are you working at Walmart? Oh, yeah. Are you working at Walmart today? Never mind, she's gone. And here comes my daughter again. My husband did take her out for a little bit, but she's back again. There's some food in the refrigerator. What?
Mama, what are those on your phone?
Teeth.
Teeth? Like vampire teeth?
No, those are little kid teeth.
Oh, little kid teeth. Then what are these? Are they scary stickers? Scary stickers to
Hi,
make
Josie.
you look scary?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Super scary, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you help me put it on these then? I wear these on Halloween, right?
Mm-hmm.
Daddy, guess what? Daddy, guess what? It's Halloween. It's Halloween. Today's Halloween, Daddy. Today's Halloween. I'm post the way. Halloween talks on Halloween. A good thing I have a Halloween stuff. Spook, spook, spook everywhere. Right, Mama?
I guess so.
Oh.
I know you really can't see the teeth right now, but I have a plan for this. Just bear with me. Just bear with me.
Do you have this plan like that, Baba? Are these teeth grown-up teeth and little kids' teeth, Mama?
No.
Only little kids' teeth?
Yeah.
Little kids' vampire teeth?
Nope.
Mm. Little baby.
I just like how that one's like the brightest one out of them all. Hola. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Tengo miedo? Hi, baby. I know you're in the other room, but I love you.
Don't they look cute in these, Mommy?
Oh, yeah, you look so cute.
Yeah. What? Your tin looks scary.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, say ow. Mommy,
What?
are you done yet? Because I don't want the blow dryer on my face because that would really hurt.
You need to go put on your costume.
Costume? But I don't know how. I can't do it right. You're gonna have to help me. Say ow.
So one year, a little story time that nobody's gonna listen to or care to listen to. The first year that I did do the zombie makeup, I had mentioned that my 4-year-old, she was not even 1 at the time. And I had done similar, but instead of using actual Halloween paint for the teeth that I am painting on, I'd used whiteout. Why are you crying?
Because Daddy wouldn't help me.
Okay, well, don't cry. Hi, Savannah. But the first year that I did this and everything, I'd used the light out for my teeth to paint in, and so it was really poppy. And her sperm donor, can't really say nothing. She's right here. He had yelled at me, and I had mentioned before too, whenever I first done this, I didn't have any money, so I had looked up on YouTube on how to make zombie looks from homemade items, and I was 18 at the time, and I didn't have a job, I didn't have money, I just had a baby, and so somebody just texted me and I can't see who it is, but anyways, he had yelled at me because he was buying diapers, the only thing that he has ever done. Bought diapers. Oh, it's Cody. I'm not doing Halloween makeup this year, only for me. Sorry. But he had yelled at me because he said that I had bought expensive prosthetics and glued them to my face. And I was so upset, and it's like, you know, people don't know that I actually like start from scratch whenever I do this stuff, and it kind of upsets me, especially that day particularly because of how things went down. But that's another story time. I don't know, maybe if you guys like this, I'll start doing other things too. That it's not just limited to zombie makeup. It's just, you know, do other faces too.
Is this the glue?
Yeah, it's glue.
Did you glue that to your face?
Yeah.
But that will make your daughter so sad.
Why does it make my daughter so sad?
Because I don't want you to look like a monster forever. Because that scares me. Monsters scare me and eat like that. Even kind of monsters like that. Oh, I don't want to take glued. Are you doing it on your teeth too? Mommy, can I paint it now? But don't glue it to my face or don't blow dye it because I can be patient. Say L.
Oh.
And I don't want it to stay on my face forever. Say L.
Oh. How about you go play with Vega?
Nah, I don't want to. Say L. I want to watch you. Say L.
Welcome back.
Say turn out, Mama.
No, yeah, it's here. Thank you. I wasn't planning on it taking this long. Okay. Now that my hand is absolutely gone with feeling and everything, I'm just gonna recuperate for a little bit. Hi, Tia.
Hi. My name's Satia and this is my mommy.
Yeah, she took my makeup brush a little bit ago.
Yeah. And my mama buy monster makeup so her can look scary for Halloween.
I know it. I'm hopeful that doesn't fall down. I haven't messed with it since it fallen down the last time.
Now, are you done, Mama? Are you gonna put those on too, Mommy?
I was thinking about it.
But you look scary, great. But I wanted to look with some of those too, Mom. I mean, with all of them, I guess.
Hi, Jamie.
Are you setting up a message?
Mm-mm. In case y'all were wondering, that's my 1-year-old growling. I'm so glad we didn't get dressed before this. Okay.
What are you gonna be for Halloween? Are you gonna be a vampire for Halloween? Are you gonna be a vampire for Halloween, Mama?
Why? Why? What was the purpose of that?
Are you gonna be a vampire for Halloween, Mommy?
No.
Well, I'm gonna be Elsa, the vampire. That is scary.
Mama,
Okay, Tia.
princesa.
That
Mama.
makes me look a little scary, right, Baba?
Mm-hmm. Now what I am doing to help set off this look is on the palette that I had bought. I had originally shown at the beginning. This is a $7 palette that I bought at Walmart. I'm taking the brown on this pencil brush. And brown on this pencil brush, kind of clumped up on there. I'm gonna draw little veins. I'm gonna smack the crap out of you. Actually, no, I take that back. I'm not gonna draw veins. I'm gonna draw little lines around the teeth to kind of like separate them out.
Your teeth look like real vampire teeth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Did you use all of the things off your phone?
Off my phone? No, I'm not using those. Maybe.
You're not? So I can use them to be scary.
I thought you were gonna be Elsa.
I'm gonna be Elsa, vampire. Say L.
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, my 4-year-old.
Yeah. I plan to be. Oh, Mama, can I do this one now?
Hold on.
I love you, Mama.
Love you too.
Why did you glue that to your face? Why?
Because I like this look. I want him to wear it forever.
No, but I don't
So
want
much
to.
for my shower, guys. What?
I don't want you to look like that forever. When it's not Halloween, you have to shower it off. Okay, Mama?
Are you sure?
Yeah, because I don't want you to look like that forever. Say oh.
Oh.
Because that makes me really scared of you. Say oh.
Oh.
If you wear it all day, so don't wear it all day. Okay? It's gonna be okay because only on Halloween you can have fun being a little bit scary. Say ow.
Oh.
So it's okay to not wear it forever. Say ow.
Oh.
You can just be scary as you can be. Okay, Mama? Say okay.
Okay.
On Halloween. Okay, Mama?
Okay.
I just love having a family like
Sorry, I just had like a moment. I just like to stare at myself in the mirror sometimes.
We're doing this with the crown too.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what they call spooky drawings. Say ow.
Oh.
It's what I call friendly drawings. Say ow. Because Bobby not really spooks me out. Say ow.
Oh.
Halloween. Mama, this is Halloween makeup because Halloween is scary. Like this scary makeup. Say ow. Say ow.
Oh.
So it's Halloween makeup. I love you, Mama. I love you, Mama.
Me too.
Oh.
Hola.
You need bread now? Bread, 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 bread.
Hi, Gail. I'm just messing up my teeth again.
me look extra scary, Say oh.
Oh,
Can I still talk with that, Mama?
no.
Can?
Uh-uh.
You can only talk like this. You can only talk like this.
Yep.
Like that?
Mm-hmm.
Not talk like this.
Oh.
Well, I have fun talking like this. But I don't know that tips my test. So I won't do this. Talk. Okay, Baba?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, you're gonna look extra scary. Wait, Baba?
Right.
Oh, can I stop mine now, Mama? Because I'm getting tired of waiting. Say, oh.
Oh. What was that?
That is me.
Why?
But now can I so then when I want to talk about Mama. Please.
No, honey.
Pretty please.
No, honey.
Uh-huh. Pretty please, it has some top.
I hope you heard that, yeah. This is what I have to deal with whenever I come home. Pretty please with hot sauce on top. She doesn't like hot sauce, but she knows I like hot sauce.
Yeah. Mommy, please stop because it's too long. Oh.
I bought a shirt last night at Walmart, and I had puff painted some stuff onto it to go with the zombie theme. And I'm just gonna, after I'm done doing my makeup and everything, I'm gonna let down my hair and make it all crazy like, which all I have to do is let down my hair. And then I have on pants right now, but I think I'm going to change them because I've been wiping makeup on it for the past 3 hours. So I'll probably just wear jeans and then the shirt. The shirt is just a sweatshirt is what it is with puff paint on it. Are you working right now? Or where are you at? Because I'm going to send you a picture of the shirt on here. I want to know if it's okay to wear for the picture for the group.
Mommy,
If not, I'll just put on a different shirt. It's no problem.
Mama, are you done now? Are you done now? Are you done now? Remember.
Tia, go play with your sister.
I'm not gonna go play with her.
Then I'm not going to take you trick-or-treating.
Remember that vampires have bangs. So make sure to paint bangs too, okay, Mama?
Okay.
2 bangs. Okay,
2 bangs. Okay, I'll remember.
Because vampires have 2 bangs. Okay?
Okay. I'll remember. Okay.
Remember that, okay?
Okay. So believe it or not, this is the first time I've gone live in like over 2 years.
I can't play with her because she's sleepy.
Okay, good. Think of like Daddy.
He knows what to play. I just play to watch her say, okay.
Okay, how about you go clean your room so that we can have Chance come over tonight?
What's all about fun cleaning? Nothing fun about cleaning, Mom. Say out.
That's okay. You don't have to like it. I don't like it, and I do it. Need to do it. Here. This is just like, I'm not into this today. I'm just ready to call it good on my teeth. And then I think whenever it dries, I'll just go back into it. Because now I have this gunk all over. I'm going to call it goods on the teeth for right now. No. Okay, I think I'm just gonna do my eyes then. I need to wipe off my my makeup brush. I need to clean it really quick. Okay, well, like I was saying before, I forgot what I was saying before she came up to me. Was that I haven't gone live, Facebook Live, in a couple of years, and I think the last time that I did was whenever Atia went into a sticker frenzy, and I just don't go live because I'm not really I wouldn't say people person because I like talking. It's so much that, you know, if I have to do something planned ahead like this, for instance, I just get really nervous and I don't know what to talk about. And at the beginning of this video, as you can see, the phone kept tripping and I was a mess, and I literally talked for like 3 minutes before I even started doing anything. Okay, so what I am going to do is with my dirty fingers, I'm gonna put some foundation on my finger if I can get some foundation on my finger, and I'm gonna go over my eyes, just on my eyelids, like
Mommy,
so.
I'm cleaning my room, Mama.
I highly doubt that, Atia.
Mama.
Atia, go bug daddy. Seriously, or else I will not take you trick or treating.
Daddy, I said that.
I'm just gonna rub it out like that. Okay, now I'm going to take my fatter of the brush. I am going to go in with this light color right there. That one. So I'm going to use this here so that you all can see what I'm doing. And the effect that I am doing is to make it look like I am dead. So you want your skin to be really light, right here at least. I'm kind of going to do like a smoky eye, like a brown smoky eye.
But you can still do this, right, Mama?
Of course. Okay, now I'm going to go in with this, can't really see, the color, this one right there, the bottom one. I would say like left, right, and so on and so forth, but the reflection's different. So if I say left, it might be right where you're watching, so
Mommy,
what a tear.
can we close up this now, Mama?
No, a tear.
Why?
Because that's not even the lid.
There's the lid on it. Is the lid already on it? Mommy,
No, a tear.
how? Mommy,
Tia. Go bug your daddy now.
No, don't.
Mm.
I'm not gonna have smoky eyes and my skinny face. Say, oh, Mama.
Okay, you don't have to. My neck really hurts. Really bad. Hello. Y'all, my neck is really starting to hurt. Okay. Brooke. Okay, well, this next step is really important. So, even if you're not doing the zombie makeup, for regular makeup, whenever I do like smoky eyes and stuff, and usually my smoky eyes are not this dramatic, but it's Halloween. Why not be, you know? I take my waterproof, dead skin. Oh, no, that's good. I take my waterproof black eyeliner and I pull down this. I'm gonna do my waterline, and how you do that without poking the crap out of your eye, you just lightly look up and just do that, just real quick, like this. And what this does is that whenever you put on mascara, it makes your eyes, your eyelashes look a lot fuller. And since I'm putting on mascara, I'll figure out why not. Kind of, not 1 second, right there. I kind of look like the Grinch. It made me almost look like the Grinch. Like, I don't know. I'm about ready to give up. I'm starving. Should probably say I haven't ate yet today. I'm just kind of winging it. I'm winging my life, you know, because that's just how I am. I'm just winging my life as is all the time. Like, there's no change. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with my thinner brush, if I remember where I had put it. It was right in front of me. Go figure. I'm gonna go back in with that makeup again, just to pop the top part of my teeth out. Just the top. I never want to go out anymore. I'm to that point. Somebody had asked me earlier while I was doing this, I'm not going to mention any names, how much I charge to do this, which usually I would say $35. That was weird. About $35 is what I usually charge. But a couple weeks ago, I had put an ad on Facebook on the swap shops on who would want to get their makeup done, and I had provided, you know, pictures of my artwork, and I was thinking, you know, make some extra cash, because we're pretty strapped right now, I'm not gonna lie. And nobody commented on it. So because today is a holiday and it's my day off until Sunday, and I have 2 children, I am not going to do makeup because I have put the ad out and nobody commented on it. And I'm sorry, you know, maybe you didn't see it, but because of that reason, I am not doing makeup today. Except for my own and my daughter's. Maybe next year. And for $40, I really don't think that's too steep. I mean, to be honest, look how long it's taking me to do this. Granted, I'm not paying myself because that would be pretty dumb. But, you know, that's my point. That's my main point, because people don't know how long it takes. And I like doing makeup, but, you know, I don't want them to talk shit on me. Excuse my language, but, you know, it happens. Tia, please stop.
I'm practicing my rockin' Rolex. I'm never gonna stop.
You're not going trick-or-treating tonight. I'm just taking that dark eyeshadow again and going back over everything. Very lightly going over the white with it because I don't want to go back over the white again to make it look rotten. Because you don't want pure white teeth if you're a zombie. You're going to be eating flesh, honey. You don't want pure white teeth. I know. It's ideal, but in the afterlife, it's not. It's really not. Hello, Mary. Okay. Now, I'm gonna do my eyes really quick, I guess. I'm so tired, guys. So tired. Been doing this for almost 3 hours now, I think. I'm not sure. But I'm gonna be doing my eyes. I'm using waterproof mascara. Whenever I put on mascara, I start at the base and then I slowly just like turn it that way. And turn it out. And it creates longer eyelash illusion. But you gotta be really careful not to get it on the eyeshadow. Or on your finger like I just did. Hi, Emma. I'm so tired. See? I don't know if you were able to see that. I didn't really look. Who just like talk about what the hell my daughter is talking about in the background? Talking about master and stuff. I don't know where she. Okay, one coat of mascara done. Then I'm going back with a different thing mascara. It's a different brush too. It's thinner. And I'm gonna pull down my eyelash again. Just twist up. It makes it longer. It makes them look longer. So I guess this is like a zombie like makeup tutorial all in one. Usually I would hold it down while I'm applying it. Which I'm gonna do now. No, that I'm taking back.
Hey Mama, I'm gonna be a star, and you can be the audience to watch me, okay, Mama?
Okay.
Okay. You have to watch from all.
Yeah, my bottom lash is taking really quick this time.
Like that concert, Mama?
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna wear a styrofoam, Mom. Right, Mommy?
Uh-huh.
Mommy? Are you done yet, Mama?
No, I'm not done yet.
Because this thing is so low.
I know.
It's taking too long. You have to do too much parts, Mommy.
Yeah.
Mommy, that's enough. You already look real super scary enough. Say out. If you decorate more and more scary, maybe you will be too scary for Halloween. Say out.
Honey, I don't think there's such a thing as too scary for Halloween.
But everyone else would think that you're too scary for Halloween. And then they would decide
I was just.
inside. Say out.
Oh, it's yeah.
So don't decorate more because that's already enough.
I think you're already enough.
It's enough, okay? It's enough. It's enough for everybody to see. Mama. It's enough for everybody. See.
I'm just going in here and putting a black line so that whenever I put my mouth together, it doesn't look like I have like connected teeth.
It's enough, Mama, because they will think you're too scary, Bob. Say oh. And then Mom break you inside. Say oh. Then you won't get a box of good. But Mommy, I
We're gonna go by Walmart.
Mama, I don't want to buy something at Walmart because it's so boring shopping at Walmart.
Okay, and then I guess you're not gonna have anything to use.
Or a
My favorite
bag.
part, blood. I'm so glad that we're up to this point,
I'm
guys.
gonna
You have no
use
idea.
a bag.
Tia, go to your room.
No, I'm not going to.
Okay, well you're not going to go trick or treating now. I'm over it.
But we're sleeping and I like to be loud.
Okay, then be quiet.
I can't be quiet because I'm too
Blood,
loud.
you're just gonna, you know what to do. I don't even know what I'm saying now. Forgot to do something. Put it on your finger. The stuff on the board. Make pink flesh. If I didn't have my daughter yelling at me, I probably would have remembered, but I forgot. Black eyeshadow. See, at this point, I'm just kind of done. I'm done with everything. I don't think I'm gonna do this next year. I say this every year. I don't think I'm gonna do it, but look at me now. Don't lick your lips. I got blood on the table. Okay, just definitely do not, unless you want to have it on there, wear your costume whenever you do this part because you're going to have some drippage. For the sake of eating, I'm not going to do the top part now, but you know the gist. I will do the other part. I'm crying blood. Because you know how sometimes whenever you die, you cry blood. I think this is, you know. Acceptable. You know. Part. This is why I am also wearing a black shirt, in case you were wondering. That's a great thumbnail, but you can't pick a thumbnail. Which kind of makes me upset. Like I got it all over my arm. Hold on. Okay. Now, I did not show you, and I usually don't do this. I just feel sad because I don't do this, but I don't want to do any more of this stuff, and I should have done it earlier. What I am going to do is, with one of the blood packages, I didn't think I would have extra blood because I usually don't, but I do. I bought these, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that one, and I'm going to put it right up here because that's how I died, guys. That's how I died. I got bit and I died like that. It's going to be my story. Oh, no. What is there? Oh, these are tattoos. Oh. Dang it. Tia, could you give me the scissors over there? Tia!
Okay, Mama.
Give me the scissors over there.
Scissors? I can.
Over there on the counter. On the counter.
On the counter. On the counter.
You guys like my fatness. Come on. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
What?
She's going like this. I'm not too horrible. Thanks, honey. Thanks, honey. Just gonna put that there. This is gonna be a fun mess to clean up whenever I get home. Really fun mess. Hi y'all, how are you doing? I don't know if y'all could see that. It's like this. It's a hair. I guess I accidentally had a hair and I glued it onto my mouth. Take my flake blood again. I don't know, maybe I will do these other tattoos too. Like this long one. I think that one turned out really great. I say one thing and then I don't do it, you know. Whoever's watching, how long have I been doing this? I think I've been doing this since 11, 10, 11, 12, something like that. And I'm getting pretty sick and tired, so that's why I'm cheating right now. I usually don't cheat, but I'm cheating right now because I'm over everything. That looks believable. My eyes are really tired. I'm about to start crying over here. I'm so tired. I know I keep saying that, but it's the truth though. I am so tired. I said it at the beginning, I think. I don't know. But I did not go to bed until, I want to say about 2:30. 2:30. Because I was up. I didn't get to go to Walmart until later on in the evening. And, I stayed up making my shirt. That's what I did. So, because of that, I didn't go to bed until about the end of 2 o'clock. So. I'm just putting them all in the same place at this point in time. It works. I was hit with the hammer and shot twice. And then sliced open with the axe. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Okay. Okay guys, this is it for right now. And like I had said earlier, I'm going to be putting more blood up in here, and how you do that is you just tilt your head back and go like that, swish it around, and then let it fall. Make sure you keep your mouth closed and do not lick your lips like I so ruthlessly have done, because I forgot that I have makeup on. So this is it. It's going to look a lot more gorier once you put more blood on it. That's the main deal of it. Yeah, I'm not doing this next year. They can't make me. There's one reason why I did this, and I don't know who all is watching, but, you know, well, I guess Aaron, hello, but no, I'm only doing this because I have to. I don't have to, I want to do this, but for another reason that I'm not going to put on here. Looks like I'm gonna have to re-glue. Alright guys, thank you for watching me mess up my face, and I hope you guys have a good day. I'll just keep this up until I have enough time tonight. I'm not gonna do it now, but tonight to re-edit it and like cut it down so y'all are not just like watching 4 hours of me doing this. Alright, thank you. Bye.